Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Yesterday, I had a conversation with one of my friends, and I was just telling her about I wanted a certain opportunity to happen in my life, but I didn't really want to ask for what it is I truly wanted. I decided to ask for something a lot less than that. And so when I told her that, she was like, well, why would you do that? I was like, well, I'm not sure. I guess I feel like they may tell me no. And she was like, well, so, how would you know if you don't even ask? And I was like, you know what? You're right. What's the worst that can happen? And the reason why that resonated with me so much, because number one, it's easy to tell somebody to do something, but then when it comes to you doing it, you do the complete opposite of what you tell somebody. So that's the same type of advice I would give someone, number one. But then number two, why do we always settle for less? It's almost as if we just automatically go into the settling for less mentality. It's like we always downplay what it is we truly want instead of really going after what it is that we desire. And that goes in all aspects of our lives. I mean, when it comes to a job, if we have an interview and someone tells us, the salary, and, they ask us what our salary is, we'll downplay that salary so low because we feel like we're not really worth the salary that we really should be getting paid for. When it comes down to even friends, we'll settle for friends who we know take advantage of us, we know they do us wrong. We know they don't really respect us or cherish us as a friend, but we deal with them anyway because we'd rather have somebody in our lives than nobody at all. And then we'll settle for relationships, being with somebody. We'll downplay what we want just to have somebody in our lives. We know good and well that this woman or this man isn't good for us. We know they don't fit the description that we want, but then we'll settle because we feel like being with someone is better than being alone. And so we get into this mentality of just settling. And so we just playing it safe because we fear the impossible. We fear the unknown. So we'd rather just deal with something just because we know how it's going to turn out. And that's a very mediocre life. And that's the kind of life that will cause you to be unhappy. See, the problem is that a lot of us don't even know our worth as individuals. And maybe we can blame that on the past, but the past is the past. So really and truly, I wouldn't even blame it on that. I would just blame it on the fact that maybe sometimes we just don't know our own worth as individuals. We don't know our own self-worth. We don't know how valuable you are. We are. I mean, if you was to actually put a price tag on your worth, how would you rate it? I mean, me personally, I would be saying I'm priceless. And I'm questioning, would you say the same thing when it comes to you? We say we know our worth. We say we know we're worthy, but then we'll settle. We get content. We deal with these mediocre lives and these mediocre people that treat us and do us any kind of way. But then on the flip side, we'll post something on Facebook talking about we know our worth. And so I had to actually check myself, simply because I'm sitting here like, why are you downplaying what it is you truly want? If you want something, you need to go after it. If you want something, you need to just see if you can get it. If it doesn't work out, guess what? It doesn't work out. But at least you know you tried and you didn't live a life of regret because you decided to settle. So I want to really have you think about, what is it in your life that you're honestly settling on? What is it that you are dealing with that you know isn't in alignment with your belief system? Do you have a relationship with somebody that you know you need to end, but you're so scared because you don't know what the impossible is? But I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're settling, something else is better out there for you. I can promise you that. It may not be tomorrow, but it'll come. But you'll never know if you continuously choose to live and settle for that mediocre life. So if you like this video, please share it with others, because it's very important to know your worth. It's very important to know not to settle. And it's very important to know that you deserve better than the life that you're dealing with. So until next time, guys, own your happiness, own your peace, and own your great.